Top best things to do in Los Angeles. Aside from being the playground of the rich and famous, the ruggedly good-looking Los Angeles teems with natural wonders, creative expression and edgy art spaces. Home to Hollywood, this is a city where fantastical thoughts are encouraged, a place gleefully wrapped in endless layers of modern legend and mythology. It's also indelibly tied to mighty Mother Nature and is filled with architectural riches. No other American city delivers such a thrilling mashup of architectural styles, statements and role models. If you're planning a trip to La La Land, here are some of the best things to experience. Downtown. Rapidly evolving, this is the City of Angels' most intriguing patch. It's the historic center and is rapidly gentrifying, a place where cutting-edge architecture and world-class modern art museums bump up the oldest and largest Mexican community outside of Mexico. New condos and hotels are sprouting like mushrooms in downtown LA, joined by buzz-inducing eateries, bars, boutiques and galleries, all connected by bus and rail transit. It's here that you'll find the Space-Age Broad Museum and Walt Disney Concert Hall, which provide dramatic counterpoints to the crumbling opulence of Broadway theaters, the Spanish curves of historic Olvera Street and the hulking warehouses of the booming arts district. 2. Getty Center. A cultural citadel in the sky, the Getty Center delivers highs, both literal and metaphorical. Firstly, there's that soul-lifting panorama, which takes in hillside mansions, the Pacific Ocean and the unapologetic sprawl of the LA Basin. The billion-dollar museum showcases centuries of glorious creativity, from medieval triptychs to starry Van Gogh skies. Then there are the show-stopping gardens, punctuated with blazing flowers, world-famous sculptures and trickling water. Best of all, it's completely free, except for parking. 3. Venice Boardwalk. As far as LA experiences go, the famous Venice Boardwalk, officially known as Oceanfront Walk, is a must. It's alive with hula hoop magicians, skaters, old-timey jazz combos, solo distorted garage rockers and artists, both good and bad. The Sunday Drum Circle draws hundreds of revelers for tribal jamming and spontaneous dancing on the grassy mounds. Don't miss the tagged-up towers and the freestanding concrete wall, forever open to aerosol Picassos. Venice Beach is where SoCal's crazier side lets it all hang out. It's like one long, skunk-scented runway of eccentricity, flanked by soaring palms, tattoo parlors and street art. 4. Los Angeles County Museum of Art. Los Angeles County Museum of Art is an obligatory stop for culture vultures. The largest art museum in the western U.S., its 100,000-plus works stretch back to antiquity and include millennia's worth of Chinese, Japanese, pre-Columbian and ancient Greek, Roman and Egyptian sculpture. You'll find one of the world's finest collections of Islamic art, works by heavyweights such as Cézanne, Rivera, Hockney, and Rouchet, as well as LA sculptor Chris Burden's crowd-stopping installation Urban Light. And it doesn't stop there, with buzzworthy touring exhibits, film screenings, readings and Friday night jazz gigs. 5. Hollywood. No other corner of LA is steeped in as much mythology as Hollywood. It's here that you'll find the Hollywood Walk of Fame, the Capitol Records Tower and the gloriously kitsch TCL Chinese Theater where the hand and footprints of entertainment deities are immortalized in concrete. Despite the tourist hordes and gimmicks, the ghosts of Hollywood's golden age live on in the mid-century makeup rooms of the Hollywood Museum and the vintage booths of time-warped Musso and Frank Grill. Look beyond the tourist-swamped landmarks of Hollywood Boulevard and you'll discover a nuanced, multifaceted neighborhood of sometimes gritty streets punctuated by edgy galleries and boutiques. This is where strip malls hide swinging French bistros and where steep, sleepy lanes harbor the homes of long-gone silver screen stars. 6. Griffith Observatory. With eyes on both the galaxy above and palm-flanked boulevards below, Griffith Observatory hovers above LA like a hulking spacecraft. This is one of the city's true icons, an Art Deco behemoth flaunted on both the small and silver screen. Yet the place is more than its architectural good looks and epic panoramas, with spectacular planetarium shows, intriguing exhibits and handsome murals. The 1935 observatory has sweeping views, which take in LA's skyscrapers and mansions, endless avenues, rugged hills and, of course, the Hollywood sign. 7. Santa Monica. Santa Monica is LA's cute, alluring, hippie-chic little sister. It's a place where real-life Lebowskis sip White Russians next to martini-swilling Hollywood producers, celebrity chefs dine at family-owned taquerias, and soccer moms and career bachelors shop at abundant farmers markets. All the while, kids, out-of-towners and those who love them flock to wide beaches and the pier, where the landmark solar-powered Ferris wheel and roller coaster welcome one and all. A big highlight is Twilight on the Pier, a free weekly festival where high-quality music acts perform on Santa Monica Pier every Wednesday from mid-August to late September, playing anything from indie pop and rock, to reggae, Latin, soul and classical. There is also art, comedy, food, a wine and beer garden, games and interactive activations to keep you entertained. 8. Broad. In just a few short years, downtown's Broad has put culture vultures in a spin. The museum's collection of modern and contemporary art is one of the world's finest. It's packed with pop art paintings, video art, installations and sculpture from big guns such as Andy Warhol, Robert Rauschenberg, Keith Haring, and Cindy Sherman, as well as bold, pop-tastic artworks by Japanese artist, Takashi Murakami. Then there's the building itself, designed by the team behind Manhattan's High Line. It's a jaw-dropping, lattice-work behemoth that looks plonked straight out of the 22nd century. Register in advance to experience Yayoi Kusama's super popular Infinity Mirrored Room, and enjoy the galleries, which rotate works from the Broad's permanent collection, considered in one of the world's most prominent holdings of post-war and contemporary artworks. 9. Runyon Canyon. A shrub-draped cut in the Hollywood Hills, Runyon Canyon is a 130-acre public park as famous for its buff runners and exercising celebrities as it is for the panoramic views from the upper ridge. Follow the wide, partially paved road up, then take the smaller track down to the canyon, where you'll pass the remains of the Runyon estate. It offers commanding city views, and free morning yoga sessions are held daily in the park. Best of all, it's less than a 1-mile walk from Hollywood/Highland Station on the Metro Red Line, making it an easy urban escape. 10. Walt Disney Concert Hall. LA's answer to Sydney's Opera House and London's Royal Albert Hall, the 2,265-seat auditorium Walt Disney Concert Hall demands its own standing ovation. Straight out of the mind of Pritzker Prize-winning architect Frank Gehry, its undulating steel forms evoke the movement of music itself. This iconic concert venue is the home base of the Los Angeles Philharmonic, but has also hosted contemporary bands and classic jazz musicians. Free, self-guided audio tours are available most days, and there are 1-hour guided tours available too, but they won't let you see the auditorium. The best way to experience the hall is to see a show.